What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In the previous video, I tried to get my wheels mounted up, but unfortunately the shop where I was at, they couldn't get the tire off my current setup because I'm using my old tires for the new setup that's behind me. I was 6 hours away from home and it was a Saturday and that was like the only shop that was open. So I was left with the wheels. I'll leave the dude's IG down below where I got these wheels from. He let me take these wheels back home, which is 6 hours away, without him getting nothing other than my information, a little bit of cash on top, just so he would believe me and I wouldn't be scamming him. But now that I'm back in town, I'm gonna be trying to go to Mazda. I had a homie that used to work there and they stretch wheels all the time. So I'm gonna try to go up there and see if they can stretch these wheels out for me, because my old setup is 18x9 and this one's a 10.5. So I'm gonna be definitely needing some stretch on this. This is gonna be spot number 2 if spot number 1 don't work out. I had a homie get his wheels stretched right here and I'm gonna hit them up if Mazda can't do it. The reason why that isn't spot number 1 is because they damaged his wheel.
Much later.
It's been a few days since the previous clip. It ended up not working at Mazda because the dude fucked my tire up to where wire was showing. When I got there, I mentioned that I went to Orlando and tried to get them taken off and that did not work out. Anyways, I mentioned that I went to a shop in Orlando to have them try to take it off and they couldn't do it, and he tried to blame the other shop for the damage, which obviously I didn't drive over 6 hours with wire showing on my tire. It was like wire showing almost around the whole tire around the inner barrel. He ended up putting the tire back on. I mean, it held air, it's still holding air. It's been 8 days to be exact since I drove the Subaru. So it's been a hot minute since I drove the car. Finally, like a week later, my tires showed up. So today we're gonna try to mount them and I will hopefully reveal the wheels to you this video. The shop closes at 5:30, it's 4:31 currently. So I'm on a little time crunch. Here are the wheels ready to be mounted. I got all of the meat in the back. I got 4 sets of tires in the back. I'll show you guys in a second. I legit was sitting at Mazda for 2 hours and all I heard was the cheetah popping. So I was like, 2 hours, it keeps on popping, like this is gonna work out. Yes, bro pulls me to the side after 2 hours to show me the tire, and bro, the wire was showing. I'll go back and get the tires dismounted and I'll show you guys the tire. Bro literally said the other shop did that. Like, did not drive 6 hours with my tires looking like this, going over 100 miles an hour. Hell no. So the dude I traded with, he ended up buying some tires and shipping them to my apartment. That way it's just easier for me to mount his wheels on his tires that he shipped me, and that way when we meet up again, he can just throw them on and bada bing bada boom. Simple. Literally it's taking us over 2 weeks just to have these tires mounted and shit. Bro's a real one for being patient and let me hold these wheels. I did not expect for it to be this long. I ain't saying no names, but he did hook me up with like 6 valve stems and he didn't charge me for anything. So it kind of worked out. I did need 2 valve stems. One of them was broken on my Cosmoses, and then the dude who I traded with, one of them were missing. He lost them, or the shop lost them or whatever. So it worked out. I got free valve stems and I wasn't charged nothing. I just had to order new tires. That's it. I'm like reviewing the film and shit. I'm like jittery as shit, boy. I'm so hyped to put these on. I've been imagining these wheels on the Subi every time I go to sleep at night. Woo. Cleaned up the truck the other day. I'm locked and loaded with the meat. Hopefully the tailgate don't open up because it does trip, because I was hit on the passenger side. Hopefully they can fit me. They seem busy as fuck. Yeah, they're pretty slammed today, so I'm about to pull up around the corner and drop him off to him, and then he'll get to it first thing in the morning, and then tomorrow I can just pick it up. Just picked up 2 jack stands and a jack from my mom's. I'm about to go to a homie's right now and scoop up 2 more jack stands and possibly some 2x4s. That way I don't have to take off the front bumper on the Subi. The plan is when I get to the apartment, if it gets dark or whatever, I'm gonna take off all of my Cosmoses and then put the Subi on jack stands for a day. And then it'll just be a faster process for the homie. I can get his wheels dismounted and mounted up on his tires. Jay Swizz ain't come through, so I'm about to hit up Miguel, go to his house, pick up the jack stands. He's replying to me, unlike John. The boy is still working. Ran out of light, had to do some errands, but I'm gonna go ahead and take off the wheels. That way tomorrow when I get off work, I can just go ahead and put the new wheels on. Hopefully they'll fit right. My fenders are already rolled, so it should be good. I'm moving the car tomorrow, so my girl don't see me put on the new wheels. She actually doesn't know, so I'm gonna get her genuine reaction tomorrow. She's kind of confused on why I'm not taking the car to the shop, but she'll get it all tomorrow. Sad boys, I'm gonna see memes on Facebook on my car and jack stands, people talking about rent and roll. Don't repo my wheels. Hell nah, G. About to shit on the scene.
24 hours later.
Seen he was able able to mount them. It's not as much stretch as I was thinking it was gonna be, but it's not too bad. It's kind of similar to my Cosmoses. He did say they were kind of a pain to stretch, but he was able to do it. I dropped the Cosmoses off and they were not able to do it. They're having the same problem that the shop in Jacksonville had. Their machine isn't grabbing it. These are weird, like these Cosmoses are reverse mounted and their machine isn't grabbing like the lip because of the way these wheels are designed. So I'm gonna have to go back to Mazda where they messed my damn tire up and have them dismount them. Right now I'm heading back to the apartment. I'm gonna mount these new wheels on the Subi and then that'll clear up some space in the truck, and then I gotta go back and pick up those Cosmoses and then the new tires at the shop because it's taking up their space and he moves them around. He said he don't want to be liable for any damage that he does. He can possibly drop them or scratch them, etc. That shop is really cool. Good prices, good service. Definitely going back when I need them again. So they're redoing the asphalt and the paint, like the lines for the parking spots at my apartment. They're starting on the back, so that's the way I was supposed to take because it's like hidden. I can like sneak my way to my apartment. But unfortunately, the front entrance is the only one that's open and my apartment is literally right by the front gate. So hopefully the window isn't open because she thinks I'm at work. And I don't know if you guys remember, but early in the video I said I was gonna surprise my wife. She's probably gonna hate the new setup. She loves the poke on my Cosmoses and the color combo. But anyways, hopefully this goes as planned. She thinks I'm at work. A couple of videos back when I revealed that I was changing up the setup, I got a couple DMs saying that I get some Ankies, NTO3s. No, I did not. That's originally what I wanted, but these are very similar. So if you think I got Ankies, you're totally wrong. You're gonna have to wait until later, until I give you guys a better look and view. Later on today, I gotta drop off the jack stands and the 2x4s to the homie Miguel. I'm also gonna get his reaction of the new setup. Hopefully he likes it. He has like some AG wheels. They're crazy deep dish on his 370. Here's the main entrance right here, and my apartment is literally right over there. It's kind of hard to hide this big bastard, and it's kind of loud. Mufflers chopped off. It looks like the blinds are closed. I parked my shit way in the back. I never park back here. Just sliced the fuck out of myself on this wheel, but here it is. Most likely gonna have to raise the car or roll the fenders more because it looks like it'll rub from up here, but we'll see when I drop it. Gonna have to raise the car. It's rubbing. My core levers are currently maxed out, and that's how it sits right now. Can't even drive it. I tightened down the lug nuts off camera. I'm gonna move the car right there so she don't see it as soon as she goes down the stairs, but I'm rubbing like a motherfucker. This car literally isn't drivable until I raise the rears. Like I'm literally sitting on my bumper and my fender right now, but I gotta move it. Let's see if you can hear it on camera. Oh, that sounds bad. My tires are about to be messed up. I'll show the wife. Can you help me get something out of the car? Right here. Right here.
Come here, Gabriela.
Do you not like it? What? No, oh, it's too late. It's been a few days. Here's the tire that he messed up and said that the other shop did. If it'll focus. Here is the outside of the tire. The outside isn't bad, but the inside, like, look at this. Wire showing right here. Try to flip it over and get you guys a better view. And he said I drove 6 hours like that. Hell no. The new wheel setup. I wanted to get some rollers, but I didn't hit any of the homies up. These are Heritage Hokkaido. I'm not really sure on how to pronounce them. They do look similar to the Enki NT03s. I'm running these on a 235/40. I do have some baby stretch in my opinion. These are 18 by 10.5 plus 22. As you guys can see, I already ripped out my fender liner because these specs are aggressive. It almost ripped out the little liner to the turbo. I zip tied it back up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it doesn't look how I thought it would look on the car. Like, I imagined it way different. Like, from afar, it don't look bad, but up close, I'm not really a fan of how it looks. I had to raise the rears like 1/4 of an inch or maybe even an inch. I still am rubbing a little bit. Like, I can't even fit a finger in there. I left the fronts as is. I didn't raise it or lower it anymore. This is like maxed out and it doesn't even look low. Like, the fitment is way different, obviously, and I'm not a fan of that. Like, I'm so used to being like low. This is like monster truck to me. I'm probably gonna end up posting these on the marketplace, or maybe if I still have them, you guys can comment down below and we can arrange something. If you guys are in the Florida area, I'll probably get a little video shoot or a photo shoot and then post them up for sale. But I do want some pictures and videos for memories. My wife's reaction was just how I expected it to be. She doesn't like the color. She don't like how non-aggressive these look, and also how the car doesn't sit as low as the other ones did. I also dropped Miguel's jack stands and whatnot off camera, and his reaction was the same as mine. Like, it doesn't look like it fits the car. He even said it himself. Like, you know, like the other wheels fit the car perfect. Like, it looked like badass. Like, it looked like it belonged on the car. These ones don't look like it belongs on this car. Like, it's just weird to explain. You guys probably know where I'm coming from though. You guys probably have the same reactions and thoughts. I'll probably hop out right now and show you guys the front fitment while the wheels are straight. The fronts are maxed out and it doesn't even look maxed out compared to how the other wheels sat. Like, I'm monster trucking, boy. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you probably already seen the wheel reveal. I post everything ahead of time on IG, so if you're not following, be sure to check down below in the description and hit that follow button. I peeped recently, I hit over 300 subscribers. I swear every time I'm making a new video, I leveled up to the next 100. Thank you guys for the awesome support, for clicking on my video, clicking like, clicking subscribe. It means a lot. Stay tuned, I have a lot of big plans for the new vehicle. I don't think I mentioned already. I'm working on that video now. Once again, if you follow me on IG, you already know what I picked up. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.